Is this another big blockbuster remake, redo, continuation for Tom Cruise? That's the question. Because Tom Cruise, of course, did fantastic with Top Gun 2. Top Gun 3 is on the way. And now Paramount's like, hey, Tom, how about we get back in that mellow yellow car and race on that fucking track? So Days of Thunder is they're negotiating right now, but this is going to happen. I think it's a great thing if you ask me, because again, what happened with Top Gun, he cared so much about it. It was a great movie. I think Tom put the same kind of energy into this as well. I know some people might be like, why are we touching this guy? I know at time people weren't calling that financially successful, but it is very nostalgic for a lot of people. It is a Tom Cruise thing when he is doing so well these days, like making massive money to this 1990. I was saying the 80s, 1990 NASCAR. It still feels like the 80s to me. NASCAR-based movie.
That's the 1980s, Brian. 1980s existed until at least 1993.
There we go, Mike. I agree with you on that. But there's no creative director for this yet. There's nobody else attached to this. They've come to town with it. They're going with ideas. They're trying to figure out to make it work. Tony Scott, of course, directed the original one. R.I.P. Tony Scott. He also did Top Gun before, so this is kind of dating back to that time when him and Tom were on top of the world and making some great action movies. And I think this could be fantastic. I just think it's gonna. I see this happening. They had all the elements with Top Gun. It worked really well. Why would you not touch back on this one right here? Get this Mellow Yellow car out of retirement and throw Tom Cruise in there. And Mellow Yellow can be that product placement all day, right? That's all I'm saying. But anyways,
Angela, it's a delicious beverage. It's refreshing.
I've been drinking it since 1993, everybody. It's fantastic.
the same bottle.
I've been waiting for this since 1991.
Tom Cruise make a sequel to Legend.
We're gonna have the stock car, cruise control car at like any moment now, Brian.
Yes.
Just post some Mellow Yellow all over it. Mellow Yellow cruise control.
Put the Mellow Yellow. If you guys remember that soda, that's like so old, but yeah.
They call it Mellow Yellow. Yeah, it's kind of like Mountain Dew. It's kind of like Mountain Dew. As they call me Mellow Yellow.
Kind of a lot like Mountain Dew.
It's kind of like exactly the same thing as Mountain Dew.
Not interested. Well, Demon, I know some people might not be for this.
So
Angela, do you agree with Demon? Do you think this is a bad idea? Are you excited to see more of these Tom Cruise 80s, 90s movies come back to the big screen in a remake or continuation fashion?
Me, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
Like I want it to happen tomorrow, like yesterday.
Nice.
And I'm ready to go to it. And I'm actually totally fine with being in the film too. So we don't even need a Nicole Kidman. We can just get her right out of there. She's got a bunch of stuff going on. I'll just take her place and we'll just do it from there because I got this. I got it all. Like, I got those lines down, so we're good.
I believe
get them down. I'll memorize it. They found their new blood right here. Hi, thank you.
I'm fighting for you for this. Do you think, though, like you said, Nicole Kidman, do you think that she would come back too? Would there be any kind of need for her, though?
I mean, Dr. Lewicki. Dr. Lewicki. I mean, I don't know if they want to. I mean, I'm not even sure the two of them are like civil for, I don't know what their relationship status is. I've heard some, I don't know, rumors, but that maybe may or may not be true. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she would be in it. I mean,
it's a tough question. I feel like she might not want to do it, right?
On them because he's going to have obviously control of like everything. So unless they're cool and she's down, I mean, I don't know if there'd be like a romantic scene with them. If it was like anything to do with like, maybe he'd come back and be like, I was like the pit boss, right? He'd be like, maybe he gets a new young rookie that he's going to coach. He's going to be like, this is my like thoughts of how this would go is it would be Robert Duvall's character would be kind of like, Tom Cruise would take that lead or that role, right? And then we'd find a new rookie and then it would kind of maybe be that story, maybe playing it a little bit to like what happened with him, or it's going to be something along the lines of like an older, maybe more mature, I should say, like NASCAR race driver, right? Or something. Maybe that's Tom Cruise or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, I think it'll be great no matter what it is because it's a Tom Cruise film. So, and it's freaking Days of Thunder. Like, what?
Yeah.
More do I have to say? Like,
all making money. So, Chalamet or Glenn Powell?
I almost spit out my drink. If we say Chalamet one more time, I'm gonna like never come on here.
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
We're starting to. I don't know. I mean, I guess if he was like a young. He could play like an arrogant look. He's just too, I don't know, he seems puny, like just too skin and bony, like I don't know, for something like NASCAR. I feel like
For a NASCAR driver?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it. I mean, what?
Not Chalamet. No way.
No, I don't. Timothy Chalamet. They could. I
Cheers
don't
with
know.
ya.
I don't think so. Maybe like God, Glenn Powell. I mean, he could play kind of like a young, dumb. Sorry, I shouldn't say young, dumb, but you know what I mean. He's kind of got that like dud kind of vibe to him a little bit. I mean, I'm not trying to sound mean, but like, because he seems like he's probably a nice person. I don't really, the acting skills aren't there.
You need a NASCAR driver that's
Scientologist.
got a little meat to him, but also like doesn't draw attention. Like
something to
he
look
can
at,
work
you
as an
know?
everyman. Is what it sounds like you're saying to me.
I can't. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do a stick figure for this one. I mean, like anorexic men.
There's so many G's. Like there's gravitational forces on those tight curves. Like
Yeah,
you need a little bit of meat to withstand.
Your body's got to absorb some of those G shocks from the brakes.
Watch out for those G shocks.
For those G shocks, for those for those twists and turns. I don't know. I think, I mean, I think for somebody who could play that role, like a young hot shot, would be like, I don't know. I could see like almost
G.R. Waters,
like Liam Hemsworth or something. Liam Hemsworth would be good.
Yeah, I could see him doing it. Yeah, he can definitely.
Liam would be a good kind of sexy, stud. I think he could totally. He kind of has like a Tom Cruise-ish like vibe in a way. You could do it.
You just want an Australian in there.
It's just right.
Yeah.
I mean, we all love Australians.
Just want an Aussie.
Who can blame you?
Right? Get a little. You could do it, Brian.
I would love to do it. Come on, Tom. Hook me up, man. This is it works already. It works already.
You guys work together, so I mean, why not just?
Maybe you'll see. Maybe you'll see him at church sometime, Brian.
One more time for this, Mike.
See him at church. Brian, what are you not telling me?
Carter, do you have the need for this, Carter? You excited about Tom Cruise coming to do one more time being Cole?
Help me, Brian. Help me help you. Just help me help you answer the question. Now here's my thing. I think this is a perfect example of, are we cashing in? Is this going to be legit? What are we going to do now? Because Top Gun 2 was magnificent, in my opinion. An extravagant sequel. Days of Thunder, I think some people might be a little bit skeptical, and rightfully so. But at the same time, it was an outstanding movie for those who wanted some 1990s action. Tom Cruise back in 1990 brought it with Days of Thunder. So I'm thinking positively 34 years later, or 35, 36 years later, whatever movie will come out, it'll still be magnificent and still very relevant in this day and age, providing that it brings new inspiration to a new audience.
Can you see him actually being like the older NASCAR driver, like Angela was saying, or like maybe she's saying the pit boss, the guy that's just like got the young rookie that he's kind of looking over and teaching the ways of the road?
I would surmise it's going to be the latter. But I would love to see Tom Cruise back at behind the wheel of a NASCAR racer, seriously, because if he can fly one of those fighter jets from our extraordinary military, he could definitely do it in a movie like Days of Thunder 2.
Yeah.
Would he drive the car this time around? Do his own stunts, Carter?
Of course he would. He's Tom Cruise. He could definitely do it. Absolutely. If this man at 62 plus years old can still pull off his own stunts, he can definitely still drive a NASCAR without any problem.
Yeah, I agree too. I think he would do it 100%. I don't know if he did it with the original one. I bet he did some of it, but back then he wasn't having the luxury he has now to be like, hey, no, I'm Tom Cruise. I'm doing that. Leave me alone. I'm going to drive the car. Like you're saying, I know he used to fly his own plane in to set on Top Gun Maverick. So he would fly in to set all the time. So that's just how he rolls. He fly the actual fighter jets too. So
he was working on building his career too much then. They didn't want him to hurt his pretty face.
Yeah, that was not going to happen back then.
Yeah, no.
Mike, are you sold on this franchise coming back? Were you a fan of like what he did with Maverick and think that kind of energy and storyline can build to make another successful franchise for Tom Cruise?
I never saw Days of Thunder, Brian.
Oh no!
Right. Oh my. Oh.
I only saw what, Top Gun? I only saw Top Gun before the movie came out, or the
Really?
most recent movie came out. So I went back and watched it, and I was like, oh, okay. These volleyball guys are pretty repressed with their feelings for each other, aren't they? That's basically what I walked away from. That's basically what I walked away from that movie with.
Mike, they're just.
And playing has a lot of definitions, Brian. I mean, so we try to be okay with each other and not enforce our draconian opinions on the people that are near to us today on November 11th, 2024. We try to be accepting of people that are around us that might be different from us.
November 11th.
Isn't that today? Yeah, 2024. This is 6th. Yeah. Wait. No, 6 11 11 6.
You're back from
Same day.
Same day. Okay, same day. Yeah, but so would this make you want to go back though, Mike, and watch Days of Thunder and then see this the same way you did with Top Gun Maverick?
It does.
Angela answered. She just whispered it into the mic right before I said anything. She said, yeah, Mike, it does make you feel that way. And she's not wrong. She's not wrong. You're not wrong, Angela. 100%. 100%. Because you wonder what the culture is like now. You wonder what the culture is like back then. Honestly, this makes me think of Shake and Bake, which is That's Will Ferrell and
John C. Reilly.
And
Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights, right? Yeah. So that's my major exposure. Like many things, my primary exposure to it is based on the satire, because that's what I was interested in. So this one, but yeah, you always got to watch the original, and because Tom Cruise doesn't invest himself in stuff that's not like massive motion picture, money, doing stunts, doing crazy stuff. The cinematography is going to be out of control. Like that's his brand. So of course I'm involved for that. And basically because I'm involved for that, Brian, yeah, I'll go back and I'll check this out, because the other thing is that what happens with these movies is they appear on streaming like a month before the main thing drops that they're trying to promote. So you do get the free exposure. Angela's face is killing me right now. Isn't that true? They released the original for free so that you want to go see the sequel?
Yeah, on Paramount Plus, man.
Oh yeah, they'll put it out. I mean, I've watched it 8 million times, so it's great. They're gonna have it all over the place. I mean, it's gonna be good for all the youngsters that have never seen it, or maybe who have seen the old school. You know what I mean? I'll give them a new take on it, and they'll watch the old one. So it'll just give it all a nice big zhuzhing.
Yeah, bring that zhuzhing in.
How do you spell zhuzh? That's what I want to know. How do you spell zhuzh? I've tried.
Zhuzhing?
C-H-U-C-H-U. Zhuzh.
C-H-Z-Y-Z-H-Z-H.
Wouldn't that be judging? Our English language is very confusing. It's judging versus zhuzhing would be like zh.
I can't believe we're having spelling lessons on cruise control.
Everybody, stop.
Thank you, Pepe.
Pepe, you should just not do that, man. Let us talk about shit, man.
Fuck you.
Okay. All right, man.
There's the demonetization right there.
Man, I gotta watch.
Everybody in the chat loves the Pep Star, and Pep Star loves everybody in the chat.
Everybody should see a bunch of egomaniacs.
Yeah.
40 infantile egomaniacs on a racetrack. Absolutely. It's a must.
Bring it together.
Yeah, how could that not be entertaining, honestly?
Yeah, I don't know. GR, that's the question to you. Super entertaining. Days of Thunder. Is Tom Cruise going to take all of his 80s movies and make them big monumental hits now in the 2020s?
He's going to give it a try. I like the original. He could be the driver. I mean, Dale Earnhardt Jr. was doing it well into his 60s.
Yeah.
So, but you think that they would? The studio's not going to stop him from doing that, right? Not at all.
They may say, "Don't do it," and you say, "Fuck you! It's my money. I'm doing it."
Can this be as big a hit though? Because again, Days of Thunder's was never
man?
Top Gun, I guess, right? Can this be better than Top Gun?
No, it's not going to be better than Top Gun. Days of Thunder was a good movie in its day and made money. This will do the same. Is it better than Top Gun? Fuck no. Come on, it's not even in the same class.
Yeah, but he's Tom Cruise, GR. It could make all that money maybe rolling it in.
Oh, it'll make money. I didn't say it wouldn't make money, but it ain't going to make Top Gun movie.
Oh,
Man.
GR does not seem to be in Top Gun.
Well, I mean, saying it's not going to make $1 billion isn't really like a negative opinion of it. Like,
but I think it could. I mean, honestly, the way his track record's going these days, like even the Mission Impossible movie's done great. I think he's got that star power still, doesn't he, Carter? He still has the star power.
Without question, he'll have star power till the day he dies. Absolutely.
Would Gen Z watch this thing, Carter?
Oh, without question. I mean, like, he knows how to appeal to a new audience. That's a great thing about Tom Cruise, is that he's been since the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. He's still relevant. Every time he comes back, he's like the last great rock star, movie star rather. All 5'7" of him will bring it to life. Amazing.
That's a truth.
Yeah, 5'7", yeah, 5'8".
That's some truth there.
I think he's one of the only mega movie stars left. There's really nobody that's like up on his level.
But Angela, if you get the role, you realize you're going to have to stand in the hole so you can have the scenes with him.
that's what I was going to say, GR. She said on his level, and I thought that was like another dig. That was a pun. A height-based
I mean, I would just wear like flats, you know?
You're telling him even in flats.
What?
They got that figured out.
Him even in flats.
I mean, yeah, I know. I'd be a little bit taller.
Like I said, you have to stand in a hole.
That's okay.
We're not trash talking Tommy Tom here, guys.
Nicole Kidman was taller than him. Actually, all of his ladies were taller than him. I think in most.
That's why he stands on a box.
He never stands in a box. I'll say that.
No, I mean, like in life, like all of his ladies are taller than him. So,
And Nicole Kidman's 5'11". You're right.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Nicole, I think
that's
she's
pretty tall for ladies.
She's tall.
Yeah, she's 5'11". She's a tall woman.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's just my height when I talk to her. But yeah, I don't know. When we're heels, it's confusing. We all look tall.
You're a tall lady, Angela. That's fine.
Yeah.
5'11"? Yeah, I'm like 5'10" and a half. Ain't shrinking.
I'm like 5'9" and a half.
Close enough.
Close to 5'10". I'm like straight,
You're 6 foot tall, Angela. We've established that.
Yeah.
I'm 9 feet tall. Thank you.
Brian, you got the clap button ready?
There we go. Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm smooth and debonair.
Attack of the Giant Woman or something. What is that like?
That giant woman.
Lady or no?
I'm just saying we can't be hassling Tom. Like
no,
there's short brothers all around the
world. I
world.
have no issue with that. I'm good.
We love Tom. We love Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
He's got star power. And I think because of that, this movie will be successful. That's all I'm saying. Even though people are like, oh, it's Days of Thunder. I know people would give trash talk. They didn't do as well back in like 1990, but it still did great. And I think he can do even better now. And I think nowadays, whatever's happening with him with this 80s throwback nostalgia, I think it's working. And people are realizing how much of a movie star he is.
You know what could be next is Cocktail. Maybe that one's on the menu, you know?
Oh, fuck yeah. Risky Business.
Let's just
Risky Business.
redo all of them.
Business might be fun.
I know Angel wants Legend. I don't think Legend will happen, but I would watch
Angel.
Legend.
I agree. I 100% agree. I'm obsessed with Legend. That was like my favorite starting. Well, I liked Outsiders, Tap, like whatever. Those are all very old, but yeah, I agree. Ridley Scott should do Legend again. That would be freaking awesome. So I think we just need to do a sequel or to all these.
All Tom Cruise's movies, Far and Away.
Yeah, all of them. Yes, Far and Away. Yes,
it's a great movie.
Exactly. We need to do that one too.
I've got one for you, Angela. Like because I agree very much with you about Legend. Like I'm interested in a sequel, and the chat was talking about this too. So do you think that if we get, because executives hear about our discussion here on Cruise Control, which happens all the time. Do you think that they? Right, exactly. This is what they're listening to down in Santa Monica when they pull people off the street. Do you think that?
Mike?
Do you think that with Legend they would continue with the practical effects, or do you think that it would move into a CGI kind of realm, or do you think that they would do a combination that we as the viewing public would really enjoy?
I think Queen.
I think it would depend on. Yeah, I think it might be. I think it could be a hybrid mix, right? Because they're going to want to do what what's not super time consuming, but can get everything done. I think they would definitely do maybe hybrid, or maybe do as much CG as they can based on time commitments. So that would really depend. I think what Ridley Scott, what they'd want to do, right? Because that's, it's and Tom Cruise, obviously. I just love that movie, so I just want it to be done. What
do you want to see? What do you want to see?
It'd be kind of cool to see it kept in its format of how it was, filmed originally. Would be neat. Maybe add a few nuances, but it kind of that's what made it great. Even to this day, watching it, it just makes it awesome. I don't hate all that fake CGI crap. I think it tends to make the film look a little cheaper sometimes to me. Don't you think so?
Sometimes if it's done wrong, it just kind of goes,
Yeah, that's what I think. I feel like they could definitely, if they need to pull some, okay, but it's got to be done, the right way. But I feel like, keeping it kind of back, it's, it's former glories, and it's I think it's great for me to say that, but it's not going to happen, probably. Yeah. But I just love that
right?
film.
I'm hungry.
Excuse me? Talking. Thank you.
What's up?
No, but yeah, I want to see Legend. They just need to do all of them. Just do sequels to all these, and let's just go. There's your money, Paramount and whoever else owns all that content. Boom, done. Right?
I think so too. I think
there's so many properties that are ready for a sequel. It's so frustrating that so much stuff gets crappy sequels, right? Because we're excited about some of them.
Yeah, I know.
They don't make the ones you're excited about.
How about this? How about, as Queen said, what about something new?
I know.
That's always something we bring up, but new. They don't think new sells. That's what it comes down to. So they want redo, remake, sequel, continuation, slap a new Band-Aid on it and call it a day.
Right. Yeah.
Carter, Legend, possible? What do you think?
Now that I can agree that it would be a phenomenal sequel. I'm seeing a lot of people in the comments section going, yeah, I'm pretty sure they could pull off a sequel to Legend. That would be Nullic to the max and then some. Legend, I think, would bring a little bit more enthusiasm than Days of Thunder 2. Maybe just me. I don't know. But Legend, absolutely.
I think it could happen.
Okay.
GR?
Got it right here. They all heard it. All five of us.
Man, I'm with Queen. Let's have something original. Yeah, Tom. I like Tom. He's a great actor. Does good movies. But Jesus Christ, remaking all these movies? Give me a break.
It's never going to end. And as we said, we have Days of Thunder 2 moving forward.
I get a choice.
Well, we have a choice. Again, like Mike said, no one listen to us on Cruise Control. So studio heads, listen to us. Listen to GR. And I know this is still going to happen. So get ready for Days of Thunder 2. And get in that race car, get that mellow yellow, and race down that track one more time, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.